Sorry, this is all the logo you're going to see from me because I don't show my face anymore because the haters ruin it. Scott is girl too. And I wanted to talk to you about Facebook, and I might probably post this on all my accounts, even on Facebook. But it's January 11th, 2011. Everyone go see Never Say Never by Justin Bieber right now, today. Anyways, like I was saying, this girl was on CBS and she was complaining that she got fired from her job. Now, I want you guys to comment down below and tell me what you think about this. And if you think it was wrong for what they did or whatever. But she said she was complaining on her status on Facebook about her job. It was so overwhelmed. She was just venting out her problems. Her boss found out about it, read them, and fired her for it. Okay, here's some no-nos on Facebook. One, you don't talk about your job unless you have your status to friends only can read it. Not everybody in the universe can read it, even if they're not your Facebook friends. Duh. Two, um, you don't add your boss as a friend on Facebook because anything that is said, he is reliable and he can use that against your job because he doesn't want you telling other people bad things about his job so they don't want to work there. And then he can't get workers. It's just like it's just like when they tell the students at school, please don't add your teachers, your principals as friends on Facebook. Because if you do and we see any pictures of you naked or any like pictures of you stripping or pictures of you doing pot or meth or drugs or whatever's or saying bad things about certain people at school, they have to do something about it and you will get in trouble. And of course you don't talk about other people that are not on your friends list and about school and your teachers and your principal and have it so everyone in the universe can see it. And then you get in trouble for it, and then you get all pissy, and you're like, well, I'm going to take you to court. I'm going to sue you for this. Because I shouldn't have had to go to court. I shouldn't have had to get in trouble for this since it didn't happen at school or I didn't say it at the workplace. It was freedom of speech. Because you know what the judge is going to do? Laugh at you and throw it out the window and say, hey, I'm sorry to say this, but they are allowed. You know why? Because you made your Facebook open to everyone, even if they're not your friends. Duh, dumbass. If you put it as friends only, you're safe. Don't even put it as friends of a friend can read it. Because, let's say you decided to add this girl who decided to add her boss because she's a dumbass. And you put your status as friends of a friend. Well, your boss can still read that because he's friends with your friends. Get what I'm saying? So just make it friends only. And if you're definitely going to talk about school or about work, there's a little thing over to the right bottom where before you push the submit button or the share button or whatever it's called, where you can actually take that and lock it down where only a few people that you trust can read it and see it. That you know won't go tell your boss or won't go tell someone at school and you get in trouble. That's what I do with my Facebook, and it seems to work. And I never go on my personal one and talk shit about work, even though it's friends only, because You never know which worker is going to blab on you and say, did you see this status from Stacy and what she said about work? And then the supervisor overhears it and goes, I heard you were talking shit about us on Facebook. You're fired. See what I'm saying? So that's why it's a big no-no. Just like it's a big no-no when you're working on Mega Bar at my job, you don't take a trash can and dump all the food and stuff right in front of in the cafeteria area. Or someone could take a picture and put you on the internet. We don't know how it happened the first time. Someone took a picture of us dumping food and saying that we're wasting a bunch of food that we could have saved or whatever. And my boss found it on the internet and he got really upset and told us from now on to just take the food to the dish room and they will clean it. Now the new rule is you take it back yourself to the salad area in the kitchen and dump it yourself. Well, we've got this one employee. I told this to him and he didn't listen. He did it anyways because I told him the first time, I said, hey, you can't dump that out here. David will get really ticked. Our boss man will get really ticked off if he finds out you did it here. And he goes, why can't we do it out here? What's the big deal? I said, last time we did it out here, we got our picture taken and it got all over the internet for wasting food that we could have gave to the homeless. And he's like, oh, okay. I'm like, this is a big no-no. The biggest no-no ever. This is the kind of no-no that can get you fired and in trouble and get everybody else in trouble for it. So then, last night he does it again. He's like, can you guys give me a trash can so I can dump this? We go, no, you're not supposed to dump it out here. I told you that the last time. We get our picture taken and get up on the internet again, and the boss man gets upset. We're going to blame you for this. Because you're not listening to the dang rules. You may think it's not a big deal, but it's a big deal to the boss. Then when we walked off, he grabbed the trash can and did it anyways. So I told the supervisor, I said, hey, he's doing this. It's a big no-no, and we told him 2 times already not to do it, and he didn't listen. So she went out there and says, hey, I have people coming to me telling me they told you twice not to do something out here. But you disobeyed them and did it anyways. That's not right. You need to listen. Because, yeah, we are ticked off at you. Why? Because if you get us in trouble because they took a picture, we're going to be pissed at you. We're not going to be happy. And I'm not going to take that situation, go to my personal Facebook, and blog it and say, oh my God, I'm so pissed because this guy's going to get us in trouble. Blah, 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 blah. Knowing it could get me in trouble when I'm already in enough trouble as it is. So therefore, just be careful what you do or say or show on Facebook. And be careful of who you show it to. And trust the person that you're showing it to, that they won't steal your photo or your status and go give it around or print screen it or whatever. You don't want your boss seeing it. You don't want to get fired. Well, then don't post it on Facebook. If you do, make it friends only. Don't make it so that he can read it too, even if he's not your friend. And if you do find his Facebook, this is what I would do. Here's a tip. Block him. Because if you block him and he tries looking you up on Facebook, he can't find you. Why? Because you blocked him. Then you're safe. But then you gotta realize the employees that you add on Facebook, if they may tell him. You gotta worry about that too. But I'm gonna let you go. Peace. Just wanted to let y'all know this. I'm also Stacy Vivacom sucks.